4 days ago, a plane landed at Idlewild Airport. The plane came from the Middle East, bearing a man who claims to be 2,000 years old. Sir, what did you do for a living?
Well, many years ago, thousands of years ago, there was no heavy industry.
We know that.
The most things that we manufactured or we made, the most things that we ever made was we would take a piece of wood, see, and rub it, and rub it, and rub it, and rub it, then clean it and look at it and hit earth with it. And hit a tree with it.
For what purpose?
Just to keep busy. There was nothing. There was absolutely nothing to do. We had no jobs, don't you?
What other jobs were there? There must have been something else besides hitting a tree with a piece of stick.
Well, hitting a tree with a piece of stick was already a good job. I mean, you couldn't get that job, you know?
What job?
Mainly was sitting and looking in the sky was a big job. And another job was watching each other was one thing.
What language did you speak at that?
They spoke rock, basic rock.
Basic rock.
Yeah.
That was before Hebrew.
Yeah, it was 200 years before Hebrew was the rock language or rock talk.
Could you give us an example of that?
Hey, don't throw that rock at me. Put that rock. Hey, what are you doing with that rock there? Oh, a policeman, for God's sake, put that rock away.
I see.
That was a rock.
Yeah. Do you remember your Hebrew, sir?
Yes, I think I remember it fluently.
Because I understand the modern Hebrew is different from the
Yes, it differs in some of the phonetic alliterations and patterns.
Yes.
Yes.
Could we hear an example of the ancient Hebrew?
The very ancient Hebrew is, oh, hi there. Hello. Hello there, how are you? I'm all right, how are you?
That's English.
Oh, wait.
Do you remember any Hebrew?
Very little, I think. I don't think I remember it. I must have forgot a great deal of it.
I think you forgot it all, sir.
Maybe all, yes. Maybe all.
Yes.
Thousands of years since I needed it.
Now, sir, did you ever have any formal job, as we know it today?
Yeah, well, I was a manufacturer. I was an owner.
What kind of a factory did you have?
I had I used to make the Star of David, the Jewish stars. I was one of the first makers of
yes,
that.
the little thing you wear.
As soon as religion came in, I was one of the first in that.
And
I figured this is a good thing.
yes, and how did you make them? Did you have tools?
Well, we didn't have a lathe. I employed 6 men, each with a point. And they used to run together in the middle of the factory. And in their great speeds, they would fuse. And they would
Just making a star.
Yes, we would make 2 a day because of the many accidents. We have 6 men running at high speed. The point, you know it. Plenty of accidents.
You never thought of going into anything else?
No, I had an offer once.
What was
a
that?
fella came to me, Simon.
What did Simon ask you to do?
He said if you have a new thing, a new item, a winner, it looks like a winning item that is going to be a big seller, it's called a cross. And I looked at it and I turned it over and I looked on all sides of it and I said, it's simple. It's too simple. I didn't know then it was eloquent. No, I didn't know it would be such a hit.
You turned him down.
And I said, I'm sorry, but I'm too busy. See, I could have fired 4 men. 2 men run together, bang, you got a cross. See, I couldn't say, I would have had over $100 today if I went in and crossed.
By the way, sir, are you married?
I've been married several hundred times.
Several hundred
Yes.
times?
Yes.
You have been married. Do you remember all your wives?
One I remember well.
Which one was that?
The third one, Charlotte. I remember her redhead.
What? I'm afraid to ask the next question. You had many hundreds of wives.
Hundreds and hundreds of wives.
How many children do you have?
I have over 42,000 children, and not one comes to visit me. In the afternoon.
Oh,
Yes.
Narrow.
You bet. How they forget a father. Sure. That's how they are.
That's awful, sir. It's really... You mean to say there isn't one daughter that
Many
favors
daughters,
you?
but they, you know how they are. Children, good luck to them. Let them go and be happy. I don't want, listen, let them be happy. As long as they're happy, I don't care. But they could send a note and write how you pop, how you doing, pop, you know. No, they don't.
Sir, you must have known some great men in your time. You did travel throughout
I
the
knew
world.
the great and the near great.
Could I ask you about some of these?
Certainly. I'll tell you the true whether I knew or not.
For instance, people are very interested in somebody like Joan of Arc. A lot has been written about her, and we read a lot about her.
What a cute. Joan of Arc.
You knew Joan of Arc.
I went with her, dummy. I went with her.
Nowhere in history do we know of Joan going with anybody.
Well, they don't print that. They don't print everything.
You didn't marry her.
No, I didn't marry her because she was on a mission, you know.
Yes,
She used to say to me, I gotta say friends. I used to say, look, I gotta wash up. You say friends, and I'll see you later. After you say friends, I'll wash up, you know.
How did you
All
feel?
in her way, me and mine.
Yes. How did you feel about her being burnt at the stake?
Terrible. See, I didn't know.
Sir, how about some of the legendary characters who supposedly might have existed? For instance, Robin Hood. Did he exist?
Oh, yeah, lovely man. Ran around in the forest.
Did he really steal from the rich and give to the poor?
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
He stole from everybody and kept everything.
Well, how did legend spring up that he was...
He had a fella, Marty, the press agent, running all the papers and wrote in scrolls. He took from the rich and gave to the poor. Who knew? He knew. He'd give you such a knock in the head when he robbed you, you wouldn't remember anything else.
In other words,
He was a tough guy.
I hate to have our legendary figures smashed like
Well,
this.
I hate to smash him for you.
Sir, would you discuss with us, for instance, somebody like William Shakespeare?
Oh, what a pussycat.
Now, are you saying that you knew
What
him
a
personally?
pussycat.
You did know him personally?
Oh, with that little beard, with that cute hair. Oh, but he's good and smart.
Yes,
Who was he smart?
It was reputed, and I guess you're agreeing that he was the greatest writer of
Oh,
all
no.
time.
Oh, no. Hey, hold up. Hee-haw, whoa.
What do you mean, sir? You just said he was
Oh,
brilliant and
boy.
smart, and I said he was
No,
the greatest
sir.
writer of
A
all
cute man and a pussycat.
Yes, but not a great writer.
Not a good writer at all.
He was not a great writer.
Shakespeare was not a good writer, no. He
Well, how
was
can
a
you say
dreadful
that?
writer.
Well, he wrote 37 of the greatest works.
Did you ever see the original, the first folios?
You mean they were edited by somebody
Never
else?
mind edited. Did you see the folios?
No, I never saw them. Did you see them?
I saw the folios. You want to see what they were? But blots, but ink, but a nail that looked like a T, but a name you didn't know was an N, a no could be a P. Every letter was cockeyed and crazy. Don't tell me he was a good writer. He had the worst penmanship I ever saw in my life.
But he did, as it was reputed, he did write 37 of the greatest plays of all.
38.
I only know of 37. Would you care to look at this list, sir? Are these
That
30?
is the list that has come down to the ages.
Those are the
Yes,
37.
that's the
Are there
list.
any that should be there?
Yes.
What's that?
Queen Alexandra and Murray.
I
Never heard of that, huh?
No, I never did. Was there any? Is there any copy of this in existence?
This is a play that I put invested money in.
Well, it probably was the only one that didn't come to light.
Come to light, it closed in Egypt.
Well, sir, do you remember any of the dialogue of Queen Alexandra and Murray?
Queen Alexandra turned to Murray and said, "What ho, Murray? What could it have been that I have seen? Is it not in my marrow? Are we not of one on ourselves?" And he would say to her, "What are you hollering?" What are you hollering?
Sir, that doesn't sound to
Wake
me.
up the whole castle, you know.
Sir, what did you do 2,000 years ago to entertain each other?
Fucking wing.
Were there
What do you mean?
were there comedians?
Oh, sure.
You remember any of them?
No.
2,000 years ago?
Primitive days. Let me see. I remember one comedian gave us some laugh. Boy, we were hysterical.
Who was
Gave us
he?
some good laugh. Murray the Nut.
What
Yes.
did he do?
Oh, did he give us a laugh? A tiger came in the cave one afternoon, sauntered in, uninvited, naturally. Nobody asked for a tiger to walk in. Right? Tiger came in, and Murray, the joker, the tumbler, the nut. He jumps up and he grabs the tiger by the tail and he went, yaha, yaha, yaha. And the tiger turned around and ate him up in a minute. And did we get hysterical? We were laughing, boy. We laughed from that joke. That was the best joke we ever had.
Well, sir, that's not very funny. That's
Well, what did we have? RKOs then? That's what we had.
Yeah, but I mean, I would consider that.
That was the best we had. Murray took a tiger.
That was entertainment.
Yes.
But I would consider that in the realm of tragedy rather than comedy. How do you differentiate between
it's a
tragedy?
point of view. To me, tragedy, if I'll cut my finger, that's tragedy. It bleeds and I'll cry and I'll run around and I'll go into Mount Sinai for a day and a half. I'm very nervous about it. And to me, comedy is if you walk into an open sewer and die. What do I care? That's comedy.
I see. That's your
My finger is important.
Yes. In the 2,000 years you've lived, you've seen
Yes,
a lot of
I
changes.
certainly.
What is the biggest change you've seen?
In 2,000 years, the greatest thing mankind ever devised, that I think, in my humble opinion, is saran wrap. You can put a sandwich in it, you can look through it, you can touch it, and put it over your face and pull around and everything. It's so good and cute, you can wrap it up.
You equate this
I love it. You can put 3 olives in it and put a little one. You can put 10 sandwiches in and make a big saran. Whatever you want, it clings and it sticks.
You equate this
You
with
can look right through it.
You equate this with man's discovery of space?
That was good. That was good. That was a good.
Well, sir, we don't have too much more time, but we all here would like to know your code.
Well, all right. Is this it?
You're
My
on.
farewell?
Farewell address.
Hello there. This is 2,000 years talking to you from the depths of back there when we was. Now I'm still and they not. And I just want to say, keep your smile on your face and stay out of a Ferrari or any small Italian car. Stay out of them. And I want to tell you that it's been a wonderful 2,000 years, and you've been a wonderful civilization, and it's been a thrill living for 2,000 years. And eat a nectarine, it's the best fruit ever made. Fantastic.